How to start a garden from scratch. Whether you have a spacious backyard or a tiny balcony, we've got you covered. So, let's dive right in. Before we get our hands dirty, let's talk about the essentials you'll need for your garden. The first thing you'll need is a set of essential gardening tools. These include a sturdy pair of gloves, a trowel, a garden fork, a watering can or hose, pruning shears, and a rake. These tools will help you with various tasks, from digging and planting to watering and maintenance. Now that you have your tools ready, it's time to decide on the type of garden you want. There are several options to choose from, including vegetable gardens, flower gardens, herb gardens, and even a combination of these. Consider your preferences, available space, and climate when making your choice. The next step is to find the ideal location for your garden. Look for an area that receives at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight each day. If you have limited space, consider vertical gardening or container gardening options. Now, let's move on to soil preparation. Good soil is the foundation of a thriving garden. Start by clearing the area of any weeds or debris. Then, loosen the soil with your garden fork and remove any large rocks or roots. If your soil is clayey or sandy, consider amending it with organic matter like compost or well-rotted manure to improve its texture and fertility. Once your soil is ready, it's time to plan the layout of your garden. Take into account the size of your plants and their growth requirements. You can sketch out a garden plan on paper or use online garden planning tools to visualize how your garden will look. This will help you optimize space and ensure that taller plants don't overshadow smaller ones. With the layout in mind, it's time to choose your plants. Consider factors like your region's climate, soil type, and the amount of sunlight your garden receives. Select plants that are well suited to your conditions and match your gardening goals. If you're a beginner, start with easy-to-grow plants like tomatoes, lettuce, marigolds, or herbs like basil and mint. Once you have your plants, it's time to prepare the planting beds. Dig small holes or trenches according to the spacing recommendations for each plant. Add a handful of organic fertilizer to each hole or trench to provide an initial nutrient boost. Gently place the plants into the holes, ensuring that the soil is firmly packed around their roots. Congratulations! You've successfully planted your garden. Now, let's discuss watering and maintenance. Water your plants regularly, preferably in the morning, to allow the leaves to dry before evening. Avoid overwatering, as it can lead to root rot. Mulching around the plants can help conserve moisture and suppress weed growth. Additionally, monitor your garden for pests and diseases. Inspect the leaves for signs of damage or discoloration and take appropriate action if necessary. Regularly remove weeds to prevent competition for nutrients and space. As your plants grow and thrive, you'll eventually reach the most exciting part of gardening, the harvest. Enjoy the fruits of your labor by harvesting your vegetables, flowers, or herbs at the right time. Follow specific guidelines for each plant to ensure optimal flavor and quality. Remember to share the joy of gardening with others. Invite friends and family over to admire your garden, and consider exchanging plants or produce with fellow gardeners in your community. And there you have it, a step-by-step guide on how to start a garden from scratch. With the right tools, preparation, and plant selection, you'll be well on your way to creating a beautiful and productive garden. Don't be afraid to experiment and learn from your experiences. Gardening is a continuous journey of growth and discovery. So, get out there, get your hands dirty, and enjoy the process. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future content. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know in the comments section below.